Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie and I'm here to do some love advice specifically for you, for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. I really haven't decided which one I'm going to do first or how it's going to work. I'm going to do this as I'm guided to do it. And I just kind of realized that I don't know what is it with today. I'm getting everything done, like all the boring day-to-day stuff, but then I'm doing lots of videos and I feel like I'm just supposed to be, exercising my psychic abilities and the powers and the channeling and everything. So let's see what the advice is. I'm going to start with, no, I'm going to do the Decameron deck. Let's get right down to the dirty, okay? So I was looking at the back of these cards and I thought they were just like people in love or whatever. But if you look very, very closely, they're people like pleasuring themselves. And it's fucking hilarious. The ones on the side are pleasuring themselves and then the bigger icons are pleasuring each other. It's just hilarious. I just love it. I mean, I really love it. I absolutely love this deck now. And I didn't think that I was going to love it. I didn't think I was going to love it. I didn't know if it was for me. And now that I'm like learning my way around it, I'm learning their interpretation. And now I really want to read all of the short stories so I can have a fuller meaning with these cards, these depictions of those short stories. It's 100 stories told by, I think, like 7 women and 3 men, cooped up together during the Black Plague. It's Italian literature. I mean, it's totally up my alley. So I have the PDF. I'm going to print it out soon. I'm going to read it. And I'm going to have even more insight for you guys. It's going to be great. So we'll all look forward to that. But for right now, let's just do... Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do the traditional bedspread for the Decameron deck. So that's the one where there's 2 people, the masculine on the left, the feminine on the right. And we'll do 3 cards below, 3 on the side, desires, and then the 3 above to see how we're being perceived or perceived by the public. Okay, everybody, let's get one good shuffle. Felt good. Felt real good. One cut. Okay, this is so much fun. And then the bottom of the deck card, everybody, is the 2 of Pentacles, powerful orgasms. Powerful orgasms between you and your significant other or the next person on their way to you. Looking forward to it. Powerful orgasms, okay? If you, whatever position you're in, not that position, not yet. But whatever your status is right now, if you're single, if you're together, if you're married, if you have a secret admirer, if you are watching someone from afar, if you can see this person in your mind's eye, if you can visualize them, then they are someone who gives you really powerful orgasms just fantasizing about them. It's like they're right there. It's like you can feel their breath on your skin. And that's why they're powerful orgasms. That's why you know something's different. That's why you know that this is special. That's why you know this is, that there's just something different. $11. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. 11, the 4 of Wands. This is supreme, ultimate, lasting happiness. Okay, so whatever relationship this is, if this is someone you're already with, or whether this is someone that's on their way to you next, this is someone that's this is on the feminine side. So this woman, the feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a woman, it could be a man channeling the feminine energy. But this feminine is the one who's bringing these powerful orgasms to the masculine. So whoever's embodying the most feminine principle, like that Empress-like energy, and look back at my other videos to hear more about that. That's how this person knows that there's something different going on here. This is soulmate. This is forever happiness. This is the good life. This is commitment. This is maybe even a contract. The 1111, the four of staves. It's like an altar of love. Okay, that just like jumped out at me. Okay, let's start in order now. But that's just like, now we know where we're going with this, okay? We know like the energy of the reading. It's powerful orgasm. This is like the floating orgasm. I'm just gonna call it a new name. This is the floating orgasm. I'm putting it up here to kind of bless the entire reading with powerful orgasm. So let's jump right into it, shall we? I think I already did though, right? Okay, so on the masculine side has the Knight of Pentacles. So out of all the knights, the Knight of Pentacles is the most stable. It's the most secure. It's the most... he's bringing the coin forward in the traditional tarot deck. He's sitting on his steed. He's got the coin in his hand, and he's just like very stable and secure about what he's offering. And in this deck, he looks... he's a little bit more wasteful. He's like throwing the coins in the air behind him while he's like enjoying this maiden with him. Ooh, a violent man abandons the road to war to dedicate himself to the toils of love. Contemptible waste of earthly goods, symbolized by coins thrown in the air. Wow. This is someone putting down the sword. This is someone who's maybe used to feeling strife and used to fighting a lot and used to conquering and dominating and going to war. This is a warrior. This is a very strong masculine. This is like, I'm kind of thinking the knights are usually not the alpha males. They're usually like just like your lay warriors, just like your fighter guys. But something is telling me that this is just someone who is embodying that energy of the fighter, of the warrior, or just more so someone who's used to going to bats frequently. And now he's kind of abandoned that road. He's kind of coming out of that. It's not as much of a priority to assert his ego. That's what I was looking for. Okay. He's putting down the defensiveness to his ego for the powerful orgasms that he knows is waiting for him. He wants the nipples and the lips and all of that, the toils of love. He doesn't care how much work it's going to take. And he knows it's probably not going to take like that much work because she's just like the giver of wonderful orgasms and great gifts abound. So this is where he is right now. This is the most predominant energy for the divine, for the masculine, okay? He's putting the sword down in favor of picking up the female for the powerful orgasms, because that's becoming a new priority, like a more important priority. And it's not just about the orgasms, okay? Because on her side we have true love and lasting happiness. So it's like he finally found like the whole package and like the real deal. And that's what's making it enough for him to put down the sword. That's cool. Predominant energy, okay? And for the feminine, I was just reading about this one, so I don't even need to look in the little book. That's funny, she's showing up as the King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, sure, but maybe not. Doesn't have to be. Really doesn't have to be. Don't hold me to it. This is the King of Pentacles, and if you can see, they're power couple here. Power, 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 power. They have like overflowing jewels and coins. They're in their castle mansion. They're wearing their crowns. They're not even unclothed. They're just like going at it like rabbits, enjoying their wealth and their status and their power and their love. And this is kind of like, because they're not even in a bed, they're just standing with like his cape thrown up to the side. And this is kind of signifying to me that power is not wasting any time in courtship. These two might not have a long courtship. They might just get right to it. They might just recognize what it is immediately. And the chemistry could be that undeniable. The chemistry could be that powerful and that strong and that pulling. It's like magnets racing to touch. I just quoted myself, but you don't know that yet. So the magnetic attraction is what's pulling these people together, definitely on the 5D. When this will manifest, I don't know. I can't tell you that. I have no idea. But for these two people, if they're on their way to you, if you haven't met them yet, let me see if I see any spy cards here. Hold on. Oops. There's a lot going on, so I'll just go through it ploddingly. Okay, so that's our masculine and our feminine. And this is like an advice. We're going to do the advice stuff too, okay? So hold on to your panties. So on the bottom right here, we have, actually, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the male desires and what he enjoys first. So on the male side, we have the Knight. And what I like about this deck, what I'm coming to love about this deck is that it's very uncompromising and there's no like beating around the bush. It's just very, it's without the mystery. It's like the sex life stuff without mystery. This is cool. The Knight of Swords. Okay. A craving to confront conflict. Love, however, opposes violence. Even sex has its pride. Decide which battle must be fought. Picking and choosing. He has to pick and choose his battles. I feel like there's a lot of energy with this masculine. He has to like pick something. He has to pick a way to move the chariot forward towards whatever is the most important priority here. And there's a bit of sexual pride involved. I mean, he has to make up his damn mind. Let's get some more context. Let's see what else we have for him. I'll share with you soon. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on to your horses. Nay. And speaking of horses, the chariot. I was going to use it. I was going to say he has to pick, something in some way to move his chariot forward. And here we go with the chariot. So the chariot continues forward. There could be a pleasant surprise during the journey, but be careful not to let the opportunity slip away. If you're stuck in your mind, masculine, you got to just do it. You just got to pick up the phone. You just got to do it. The opportunity can and will slip away from you. So whatever it is you have to get over, you got to get over it like ASAP. Give yourself an hour to feel shitty, but after that hour is up, it's time to get down to business. It's time to get down to manifesting those powerful orgasms for yourself. Because the chariot is victory. The chariot is moving forward. The chariot is the energy behind the wheel of fortune that turns in your favor. So whether you feel really shitty about the past or about what you did do, what you didn't do, let it go. Let it go and move forward. That's what the chariot is telling you to do. This is your advice. This is your energy right now. You've got to continue forward. You have to keep going. You have to move it forward. You've got to do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family, but do it. It's like it said. You don't want to let the opportunity. There could be a pleasant surprise during the journey, but be careful not to let the opportunity slip away. So, you don't want that opportunity to slip away, do you? No, you don't. Very sexy though. What else do we have? The Ten of Swords. My God. So someone's coming. See, the masculine's coming out of a cycle, a major. Actually, we all are. We are all coming out of cycles right now. Cycles of development and growth, and pain and sorrow. So the Ten of Swords. Dangerous friendships, a rash act, unseemliness. Look at them. They're just like out there in the bushes getting their thing on. Something tells me that this masculine would love to do it outside. Outside in the bushes. I think that turns him on. I think that element of doing it anywhere, anytime that it could happen, that sexual encounter is really, really exciting to him. I have a feeling he's a bit of the energy of the pride, the sexual pride is kind of telling me more that he's, and because of this 1111 over here, I feel like this is more of a committed relationship. This is contracts, and this is something more stable. So I think that he has a lot of these desires still kind of, God, he's still working something out. Okay, let's go on to the feminine. The Hierophant. Ooh, this is a creepy card. She's creepy. Okay, maybe she's not creepy. But this is a creepy card. I will show you right now. Charisma. Look at this. Ooh, it's so creepy. Charisma. Nevertheless, sacredness is not always exempt from sin. Act prudently. Power sometimes corrupts. No compromise between the sacred and the profane. That's what I remembered. There's no compromise between the sacred and the profane. She is trying to do the right thing, and she's trying to stick on the right path. She's trying to stick to her sense of integrity and her sense of what she knows is right and what she thinks is right and what she believes is right. And she's just sticking to what the sort of justice coming down on her side would entail. She's doing her thing, and she's trying to do the right thing according to what in her mind she believes is right. And this is her advice and her warning, is to not blur any lines or not to stray away from what she knows is meant for her, and to keep the strength and keep the faith and keep it in her energy field. And that's what she's doing right now. Oh my God, of course. This card came up in another recent reading too, so I don't have to read it. The Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. That's more powerful orgasms, but that's just like having a lot of fun. Something tells me that she's really good on top. Yeah, she's got the death grip too, right? So she's someone who can be trusted with being on top, because not everyone can, ride it. Not everyone's got the death grip. Not everyone can be Lady Godiva. Okay, but this woman can. This woman can handle it all. Luck in business and love, especially for women. So she's riding it in more ways than one. She's doing great at work. She's doing great with her passions. She's doing great with manifesting love in her life. She's multiplying and creating love. And if you're with someone, then you are bringing so much good energy to the relationship. Well done, you feminine. And if you are a male, then this is the woman that's on her way to you next. She's someone who's kind of manifesting her own luck, okay? She's not someone that's just going to wait around in vain. She's doing things on her own, and she knows how to, she can do everything basically on her own, and she's really good at this. Okay? And she enjoys this. She enjoys being in the position of being on top, and she's really great at it. And then, of course, the very last card for the feminine is 1111, the Four of Wands. So the feminine could be the Scorpio. She could be November 11th, or she could be the one to provide security to the relationship. She could be the one to make a home, make a sanctuary out of the relationship. That's kind of the attitude that this card is bringing, the feminine is bringing. The other two cards are really telling us that the Hierophant, doing things according to the right way, the right thing that should be done. And the other Pentacle card of her being on top, she's in the power position, and he's sublimating to her. And then we have this very contractual happiness card. So that's telling me that she's bringing to the table an immense amount of value. And she's excited to share her wealth. And on the male side, the masculine side, we have the Wheel of Fortune We have the Ten of Swords, the closing out of the business. Old business is old business and new business is new business. He's caught between old business and new business. And he has to confront something in order to move. Oh, that was brilliant. Fuck yes. He's caught between old business and new business, and he has to confront some conflict in order to move his chariot the fuck forward. He's putting all the swords down, the Ten of Swords. He's putting it all down. Anything in the past, any of the past pain, any of the past whatever, any of the past unseemliness. He's putting it down. He's confronting everything that needs to be confronted in order to move his chariot forward. Because I don't think this is someone that wants to let the opportunity slip away. No, I do not. God, something just unlocked in me. He is the Knight right here. He's the Knight of Pentacles. He wants to make an offer. He wants to lay down the sword of conflict in order to, what was it? Dedicate himself to the toils of love. He wants the powerful orgasms, and he wants it with the woman that can be very stable for him. Well done, you, masculine. Well done, you. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have how other people see these people. So these cards, like I said, if you're with someone, this is how people are seeing you. And if you're about to be with someone, it's how they see you. And if you have yet to meet this person, when you get together, this is how they're going to see you. Okay? So right off the bat, we have the Two of Wands. So, see how she's kind of putting her robe back on and he's like behind her with this dog? Shyness, reserve, first experience. I think they can totally tell that you two are very reserved people. Is this the... I wonder if this is the soulmate reading that I did with the King and the Queen of Swords energy, because they were showing up very bashful, just like this. You and your other person, you're not going to want to let it show, or I think other people can kind of see that this is a new thing, that there's a lot of element of newness. Yeah, this isn't someone from the past. There we go. There's the indicator. And they see, it's like the first blush. They see the first touch, the first, they see like a new love blooming. And to them, it's new. It's like a new thing. To you and this other person, though, it could probably be, this other card right here for the feminine. This is telling me that the lack of, like, this sense of urgency and this comfort with just like going at it. This could be, like I said, they meet and there's instant chemistry, and they both know that once it goes in, they're both fucked. Both of them. They're both a crowned person. They're both the king and the queen. They're both alphas. And it's like they know once this happens, once this relationship, or once this contact happens, once it slides in and slides out, that it's like, it's the end. It's it. It's that powerful of a sexual attraction. And that tells me that they recognize something in the other person. And it goes beyond sexual chemistry. It's a bit deeper than that. It's, remember, because the card that is floating above, the card that's coloring this entire reading, is the powerful orgasm card. And the powerful orgasms come from a place deeper than just physical attraction, though you are very physically attracted to each other. This is telling me when things are that powerful, when orgasms are that powerful, it's like a soulmate connection. It's a past life connection. And that's what this is telling me on the part of the divine feminine. So the divine feminine, or the feminine energy, could be the one who understands this, who really looks into their eyes and instantly recognizes her soulmate. So that whatever he says, whatever he's not saying, she will intuit, and she will know intuitively the right thing to do, the next thing to do, how to handle things, how to facilitate, the progress, the forward progress, because he's the one that has to move the chariot forward, and she's the one who has to get on the damn thing. Oh, good job, Natalie. She's going to ride that chariot, okay? She's going to come on, it's going to be great. So So other people see the bashfulness. Other people see that it's, to them it's new. To other people, they're like, whoa, who's this? That would be like if I got married tomorrow. That would be like that Natalie's like the strong single, you know, whatever, whatever. And then all of a sudden, wait, whoa, 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 Natalie's married? Natalie, what? That's crazy. That happened out of nowhere. You know, it would really shock people because I'm very like single. I'm very like happily single. Okay, moving on. Oh my God. I just can't. I'm happy I did this. See, there's a reason. There's a reason behind every little intuitive feeling that I have. You too, and cultivate it, okay? So we have Duvet. We have the World card. Intelligence and knowledge assert themselves on the laws of the universe. Spirit and body proceed together. Don't look far for what is so near. Don't look far for what is so near. It's right in front of you. It is right in front of you, masculine and feminine. It is right in front of you. It's the masculine that has to move the chariot forward, though. I don't know what else to say, kiddos. Intelligence and knowledge assert themselves on the laws of the universe. Spirit and body proceed together. When his spirit and body align is when he'll move his chariot forward. He's still in between these two. Remember what I said before? He's in between the old business and the new business. So once he closes out the old business, then he can move into the new business. And that's his last... Oh, fuck. Hurry up, masculine. Hurry up. Because that's all that he needs to do before everything can move forward. It's like, bam. And honestly, I feel like the time is now. Like, he has to, like, hurry up because, like I said, I felt this energy shift on Tuesday morning, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But Tuesday morning was really strong. And, like, so the warning in the Chariot card was to do it before the opportunity slips away. And it could happen. You could miss the boat. And you're not going to meet, this powerful orgasm is not like you're going to get that with everybody. And that's how he knows that this is different. This is more than physical attraction because he's never, okay, so when he's like, here's what I think. Here's what I think before I move forward. This, where was it? These cards right here. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is him closing out a major account. It's him getting off on the unseemliness, right? Okay. Then we have the Chariot. And like I said, the Chariot said... The Chariot continues forward. There could be a pleasant surprise during the journey, but be careful not to let the opportunity slip away. The Chariot is victory coming out of nowhere. It's like the athletic victory. It's like absolute victory coming out of nowhere, okay? And it's like he's never been as motivated to move his chariot forward like this before. I got the words, I swear. And now he's ready to confront it. He's ready to confront the conflict. That's this card right here. He's ready to actually do what he needs to do to move his chariot forward. And I'm just concerned that he's going to like take too long. But I mean, like I said, you can't rush someone. It's their lesson. It's their timeline. So I got my backup plan. That's all I'm going to say. And if you're married to someone, then you definitely give them as much time as possible because you just wait that shit out. You just do you while your partner is taking the time in this space to do their soul work. And then all you got to do, baby girl and baby boy, is just be as patient as possible. Just don't rush them. Give them everything they need. Nurture them when they need to be nurtured and let them do their own work for the marrieds out there. Okay. You know, I don't know what these cards are right away because I'm not completely acclimated to these images. But now I'm realizing that we got the Two of Staves, the World, and the Empress. The fucking Empress card. See, this does not look like the traditional Empress card. That's why I didn't recognize it. I have to wait till I read these little writings over here. Okay. And the Empress has been coming up a lot. I've been talking about the Empress a lot. So go back in my other videos and check it out. Life is a journey of love without age limits. However, those who hold public offices should maintain discretion and moderation. Ooh, okay. So everyone is seeing that this feminine, this divine feminine, let's say, has rocked the world. She's rocked the planet. There is a public element to this. We have the world and the Wheel of Fortune here. We have the world and the Wheel of Fortune and strength and the Magician. I skipped it. I looked in the future. Okay. There's something public about this. And in this bottom row of how other people see this couple or how other people are seeing you marrieds, there is definitely something about not bragging so much. And when you go public, make sure that you both have really talked about it and both have really, because it's going to shock them. It's going to surprise people. They're going to see that to them, it's going to look very, very new. Very, very, very new. And you two, no one can know what goes on between two people except the two people in the relationship itself. And so you can't expect anyone to understand it. And you don't need anyone to. You just have to be on the same page with your partner. That goes for singles and marrieds as well, okay? So this whole public office advice about maintaining a little bit of discretion and just trying to be a little bit, less like this and all public and everything. But it's true love. It's absolutely true love. Let's see. Okay, let's see what the future holds. So what's the future of this relationship? Either the couples that are watching right now, or if you're single, the next relationship that you're going to be in, and what advice do we have for you? All these different tarot decks that I have, I pull the same fucking cards, like Strength, the Four of Wands, 1111, the World, the Chariot. God, it's like very clear. Okay, the Strength card. Affection. I love this card. Look. Affection and getting carried away by feelings have the power to fight brute force, reconcile relationships, and soften up. These people are going to come together, and when they can actually touch each other, when they can actually caress and touch their hair and touch their skin and exchange saliva and things, when they actually get this going, that's why the feminine had that card with the king and the queen, just like going at it. When this happens, that's what gives this couple strength. It's incredible that they've been so strong right now, being apart from each other. If you're singles out there, when you come together, oh my God, the masculine has to close out some business. And if the advice to you, masculine, is to close out your business as soon as possible. Wrap it up as soon as humanly possible, and then go get the feminine. That's your advice. And if you're the feminine, then keep doing what you're doing, because you are already maintaining your integrity and doing things like according to the right way and the right things, and to keep preparing and to keep going along your supreme path. Because like I said, if one soulmate dips out and doesn't do the work and lets the opportunity slip by, you have to be prepared to move forward regardless. Okay? That's not what I'm saying here. What this is about strength being cultivated through affection and caressing and caring about each other. And once these two people get together, they will draw strength from each other through their sexual magic and through their relationship and through their intimacy. And that strength will just multiply. If either party, masculine or feminine, are in their head about anything, the feminine being stressed out, the masculine being stressed out, that will all melt away once they actually are across from each other. And they will derive immense strength from that. Beauty in the beast. She's looking into the beast's eyes, and it just tames him. It just calms him down. She has that ability to just calm him down. She's taking his sword, and he's letting her. He wants to put down the sword. That's his overall energy. That's his overall energy. He wants to put down the sword. He wants to dedicate himself to the toils of love. And she helps him do that. She can and she will. And she will. This is a beautiful reading. I'm starting to really love this deck, and I can't wait to read the Decameron. Italian literature. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe my soulmate is not German. Maybe he's Italian. That would be exciting, because I love pasta. I could eat pasta forever. Okay. The Magician. We have the Magician and the outcome, like in the future cards right here. Let's set aside illusions and keep our feet planted on the ground. Work and love, these are the secrets of life. See, they figure it out. They totally figure it out. They figure it out. This couple in the future, once they actually meet and lock eyes, it's probably not going to be very long before they do it. The feminine needs the commitment, though. This 1111 is showing up on her side. That's why I'm saying she could be the Scorpio. She could be the 1111. She could be, or scorpionic, or, channeling that kind of energy. But it's the feminine that is either bringing the commitment to the relationship, renewing the vows, or this is her standard and this is what she wants. And she will not, what's that word? Not commence, consummate. She will not consummate the relationship unless she knows it's for real, unless it's tangible, physical contracts involved, when she knows that she's truly valued, because she's the Empress and she holds the key to all the powerful orgasms of life from here and forever. And they both have the magic. They both have the power of creation within them, their virility, their fertility, all wrapped in one. Look at that. He can trust her, and he does. She's the one that can tame him. And he's ready to be tamed. He's ready. It's not that he's ready to be tamed. He's just ready to relax. He's just never been able to relax, masculine. I'm sorry, you just haven't, and that sucks. And the result is that they are fully able to relax with each other and concentrate completely on work and love. Work and love, those are the secrets of life. And that love reading, that divine masculine and feminine reading, it was all like work stuff. It was really weird. It's like he has to close out business at work. He was the emperor in that reading. Maybe they work together. Maybe this is an advice for the divine masculine and feminine. She brings the, they're just two different parts of the whole. But once they do get together, that's the outcome, is that it's Beauty and the Beast kind of life with the working together, because work and love are the secrets of life, and they have figured it out. They figure it out and they do it. Okay, last card. Are you guys ready? Oh, and it's a good one. Oh my God, and it's the Three of Pentacles. This is the divine masculine and feminine. This is advice for you, divine masculine and feminine. The Three of Pentacles. Look at that lettuce that's just like being tossed. Okay. Sexual ability. From the pleasures of eating to those of sex. Commercialization. Commercialization, because the Three of Pentacles, that's the one I said in my divine masculine and feminine love reading. That was about the three pentacles in the archway and how they're a collaboration between the artisan and the monk and the people that are commissioning the artist to make those three pentacles in the archway. That's why this is commercialization. One last thing. It's pleasure. It's when these two people get together and when they exchange the commitment, when they make the commitment, and when they kind of organize the structure of their relationship, they're going to really immerse themselves in this relationship, and they're going to work and love. Work and love are the secrets of life. They are going to foster strength through affection and trust. And they have great abilities sexually. And it's sex and work. That's a really strong message. Working, it's like and they love it though. And they love working together. And they both admire the ability in the other. And they both respect the capabilities of the other and the expertness of the other. And they're both really able to enjoy in the pleasure of loving someone and working with someone, collaborating with someone, or, that's why they say commercialization for this card, because it's work and it's commerce and it's exchange and it's mercantile and it's this, it's that, and it's money. It's Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. So it's money, it's physical, it's tangible. Okay, well, that was very fascinating. So it looks like powerful orgasms rule this reading. And the Divine Masculine looks like he's still got to close out the old business, close out the old accounts before he can move his chariot forward. The clock is ticking, Masculine. You've got to do it ASAP. Like, let's wrap this up. After Mother's Day, close out your mom issues. That could be you. It could be you, it could not be you. I really don't know. Watch the Mother's Day video and you tell me. And then the Divine Feminine, I mean, she's really just kind of sitting pretty. She's like being the good girl in this whole thing. She's like she's doing her thing with the Hierophant, doing things according to her own integrity. She is the 1111, the Four of Staves. She is like the happiness card. And then she's a Seven of Pentacles. She's just like, that's her power. She can just ride it all day. Okay. And let's pull an advice card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. An advice card. An advice to both. We need clear-cut advice. For the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, love and sex advice. Love and sex advice. For them both. One card, please. Jesus. Okay, that's not one card. Wow, I have to take these cards. I have to take these cards. There's 3 cards that came out and the bottom of the deck card. Everyone, the bottom of the deck card, I'm not fucking around, is strength. Again, it's through the eyes. Again, we're calling for strength. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, hold on to your strength. Hold on to what you need to hold on to get to your other person. And if you're married, hold out, ride out through those hard times, because change is the only constant. Ride out the rough times and things will change. I assure you, change is the only constant. Ride it out a little bit longer. The 3 cards that came out, 2 aces came out at once. The Ace of Chalices and the Ace of Wands. The Holy Grail. The holy fucking grail of relationships. Absolute adoration and love and comfort. They will stay in bed for a good long time. They could totally live in bed. And then the Ace of Wands. Fertility. The beginning of a family. They're completely united in spirit already. I'm very convinced of that. Very convinced now that I'm looking at all this. He shows up needing to close these things out, but I think he's doing it. He's got to be doing it. You just have to keep the faith, everybody. All of you have to keep the faith. So the Ace of Wands, he's surrendering to something greater. He's putting down the sword. It's all making sense. Abandon is the surrender to oneself. One loses his own likeness to enter into something much greater. That's the marriage, that's the relationship, and that's the commitment. That's making little babies too. Because you have to be very selfless to do to do that job right. Ecstasy. Loving magic, crowned by success, satisfaction, festivities, good reasons to be happy and in love. This is a soulmate. This is, you don't need any more further confirmation, masculine and feminine. This is it. This is the Holy Grail. It's now. The time is right now. Right now. Last card. I was kind of wondering why we didn't get this card before. I was looking for an indication about past, present, future, exes, new people, la-di-di-la-di-da. But here's my confirmation. It's the Six of Chalices. This is a past life association. The Six of Chalices, memory. A portrait reminds us of those who were only distant memories. It may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks of the past. In the traditional deck, this is the Six of Cups, where the little boy is giving a cup full of flowers to a little girl. And it's red like an X, and that's why you heard the word X. But don't get all, oh, my ex is coming back and it's meant to be. No, this is past life. This is past life association. So this nostalgia is for a past life connection relationship. Because remember when I said that these orgasms are really powerful for a reason? And if someone is in your vicinity, or you know someone, or you're fantasizing about someone, or someone's fantasizing about you, this is how they understand that it's different. Because when they are masturbating to you, those orgasms are especially powerful. Okay? Like I said, the powerful orgasm card is like floating above this entire reading right now. So that means that it's supercharged. The energy is this is super creatively charged energy. This is the energy that's going to eventually create human beings. Okay. This energy is this explosion, these orgasms are powerful for a reason, because in a past life, Six of Chalices, you two, I don't think you were able to be together. Someone died, someone got sold, whatever happened though, that's not then, this is now. Now you can be together, okay? And now you can do what you're meant to do that you couldn't do in a past life. You have probably multiple past lives. This is coming in strong, the Six of Chalices. And that's why we're getting confirmation from the powerful orgasms. And that's how one of you, either the masculine or the feminine, knew that this was a special person. That's how they knew it was a special person, because masturbating to someone and orgasming to them is one thing. But he noticed that something was different. And I'm thinking it's the masculine, because masculines don't always understand what they're feeling. So he probably stopped and was like, what is this? Why does this feel different? What? And it's love, and it's strength, and it's the magic of the universe that he is leveling up and evolving. His soul is evolving so that he can actually do this, so that he can accomplish this and extend his DNA, extend his progeny and his legacy and everything moving forward. It's because he's drawing on the strength from this past life person, this past life association. So if this is someone at Starbucks, if this is someone that you work with, if this is someone you see on the train every day, if this is someone, the world, we did get the world card, and we did get the chariot card. Those are kind of public. Those are kind of like, they're not, maybe the feminine is more hidden because of this Hierophant. I don't really think so. I think they both have some sort, and it could just be social media. It could just be a way that you see each other is through the public. So if you both have a public profile, that might show up as the famed public cards in tarot decks, because back then they didn't have social media. They just had the people, the famous people, the kings and queens, the kings and queens, the court people. So in this context, it could just be social media. It could just be your online presence, or it could be really, real public people, public servants, public whatever. But this Six of Chalices, if you can see how she's gazing in the mirror, and she in the reflection sees this past memory. Okay, it's a memory. And for some of you, memories can be coming back. If you're dreaming about them, you see, these powerful orgasms are what started to change you inside. Like maybe you thought they were just going to be a sexual attraction and then they turned out to be more important to you, or you just started to feel things that were different they never felt before, whatever it is. And the advice here is to finish your work, close out the old accounts, maintain your strength, both of you. Okay, maintain the strength, move forward, and then move the chariot forward. Where's the chariot again? Oh yeah. And then move the chariot forward and just like go out and do it. Go out, you know, these aces are coming in strong and hot. You got the 2 aces, the strength, and the 6 of chalices. In one go. So I don't even need any more cards. I was looking for one. I was looking for one advice card and I got 2 aces and the past life association card and the strength card at the bottom of the deck. I mean, it's speaking for itself. The message is very clear. Hold on to your strength. Hold on to your sense of new beginning. Remember the 5th of November. No, just kidding. Remember the past life. Try to, you know, when you're dreaming it, you might even dream of past lives with this person. You might, but the subconscious thing might come through. And then you have the 2 aces. That's just like, it's like blowing up the whole reading, to be honest. Very strong beginnings. The holy grail of relationships. And then the Ace of Wands is very procreation. That's charisma. That's spicy. She's a spicy woman. The Queen of Wands is a spicy woman, a spicy female, charismatic, very, you know, la-di-da. Okay, everyone, this was your advice, your love and sex advice for either the partnership you're in or the next person on their way to you. And if they're on their way to you for the Divine Masculine, close out your accounts and then move that chariot forward and get into contact with them ASAP. The time is now. The time is now. The time is very ripe. On the feminine side, I can't get over how funny this is. Okay. On the feminine side, your advice is to continue to do things according to your sense of justice and your sense of right and wrong, and keep doing you. You're doing great. And then you will know this is the right person coming, because the feminine might get several offers. Okay. I'm not saying that this masculine's approach and offer will be accepted by the feminine. I can't guarantee that. She's going to have a lot of offers coming in. And feminines, what I'm going to tell you, you will know it's him. You will know that it's your soulmate 2 ways. Looking into his eyes. Remember, you're going to be Belle and he's going to be the Beast. You're going to look into his eyes and you're going to So I just picked up the bottom of the deck card to show you up front how you're going to know it's him. And I was going to say, you're going to know it's him by looking into his eyes, because you're going to be Belle and he's going to be the Beast. And you're going to know it's him because he's not going to offer you crumbs. Mr. 11, I remember I was saying that you're 1111. Mr. whatever is going to offer you the contract. He's going to offer you marriage, a commitment, a house, whatever it is. I was saying that and I was bringing this card up to the screen to show you. Then I look back down. I can't escape the Scorpio energy. I just can't. It's like enmeshed in me. I'm not even very Scorpio. I have a stellium in Capricorn, okay? I am not Scorpio. So this is somebody else for sure. For some of you, though, they will be Scorpios, or you are the Scorpio. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say that. I don't even know how long I'm going to keep talking about these Scorpios, but this is very clear about the bottom 2 cards of the deck. I don't always go for the second or third cards, but my eyes are super darty and everything, and they take me here. And this is the message I'm supposed to tell you. So what else am I going to say? It is what it is. My spirit guides, my psychic ability, everything is just like, this is how it's running. So for some of you, it's Scorpio. For all of you, we're transforming. Everyone's transforming. The masculine's transforming. Look at her face. Oh my God. The feminine has already transformed. The feminine has already gone through this. The feminine's already at the stage where she's just like doing what she's doing. She's at the stage where she knows. See, the feminine knows. She's like, when I lay eyes on him, once he sticks it in, I'm done. I stick a fork in me, I'm done. Okay? It's over. It's over. There's something about the fit. And you know what I mean when I mean the fit. The way it slides in, the way it slides out, the way it's shaped, the way it's curved or not curved, everything about it. See how they're just standing there? There's no bed or anything. And they can afford a bed, okay? It's not that they don't got the bed. And that's why, ooh, she knows. She knows. That's why. I was telling her, hold on to the string, then you'll know that it's him because he'll make you a solid offer to show respect, and he knows that you're an empress, la-di-di, la-di-da. She knows that once he sticks it in, that she might be at risk of, see, she's got to wait. There better be an offer on the table for you feminines. You better not settle. You better not let anyone, like, don't have children without marriage is what I'm saying. Saying that right now, right fucking now. You don't give it all. You don't give it all away and then not accept anything in return. Don't let that happen to you. I don't care. You know, I used to not want to get married because I didn't want to go up and be in front of people. Okay, I don't like live stuff. It was so weird as an actress. I didn't want to be on stage. I didn't want to do just like the camera. And with marriage, I just didn't want. I had a nightmare once that I hosted the Academy Awards, and I got so flustered and just like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the format that, and one of the like intermissions, one of the blocks when, you know, I was, whatever, I just walked off. I just said, and just walked the fuck away. And I was like, I think I said, like, you should have gotten Billy Crystal. I told you to get Billy Crystal. Anyway, so she knows that, ooh, I'm done. If I just let him stick it in, I'm just going to want it all day and night. And this is dangerous because I have my standards and I'm an empress. So why did I get off on that tangent? So yeah, some people it's going to be Scorpio. Some people, they're just going to be this energy transforming. And it's so natural that Scorpio came up with the powerful orgasm card, though, because she's someone that's got the death grip. She knows how to ride it. She knows how to do everything. Okay, she's uninhibited. She's like, where's my card? Where'd it go? She was just here. Oh, there it is. Look at her. Look at how happy she looks. She knows exactly what she's doing, okay? She's ride or die, riding it till he dies over and over and over and transforms. She causes an entire earth-quaking, earth-shaking, earth-shattering orgasm every time she mounts this motherfucker, okay? I'm telling you, these powerful orgasms are going to suck the soul out of his body and into hers, and she transform it into human life. These people are going to have genius kids. Just saying. Okay, maybe they don't have genius kids. Maybe you guys don't have genius kids. But you're going to have kids from powerful orgasms that stem from love between two people. And that's what the world needs. Love and powerful orgasms. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this reading and that you found something useful out of it. Remember, time spirals and, energy resonates how it does. So if this resonates for you in May, June, July, August 2019, 2024, 2028, whatever, take it as it resonates. And yeah, I hope you found something useful out of this. Let me know how it goes. This was your advice for the Divine Masculine and the Feminine. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.